I'm happier when I surf. I think that makes me probably a better partner, a better family member, a better person. You know, I'm happier when I work. You take one wave and you got a smile so big that it's worth the whole trip.
What makes this place so special is that it's so well thought out of how to support you physically and mentally.
I can't rave enough about the theories that we did. There's something so great about going out, feeling what it's like, and then coming back and really getting to break down what happened.
Food is terrific. The whole staff and everyone here just is amazing. I really like the extra lectures too, as well as the theory sessions, right? So from breath work to surfboard design and surf forecasting, and as well as the stretches, I think all that was just perfect for me.
We do surf vacations. We used to do them at other places. We would never do that now. we come home to Surf Simply.
There's so much to learn from Surf Simply. You barely scratch the surface with one trip. And I've been coming, this is our 7th trip. And each time there's more, it's different.
For the longest time, I was like, oh, surfing seems cool, but I thought I would never be able to do it. And so after this week, now I feel like I can actually be a surfer at some point in time. So it's just overcoming fear, overcoming something I couldn't do, and developing a new skill that if I could do it, I knew I would enjoy it. And now I finally feel like I can do it after this week, so it's great.
I was quite young, and I just had a family friend sort of put me on the board and push me. And from that moment, like I remember that first wave, I was probably 7, and I've just wanted to do it all the time since then, pretty much.
It's always such a good time when we can have surfing occasions where the whole family can get together. We can share some legendary stories of the jetty, which is our big break, on the occasional rare day when we do have good waves, and great memories to spawn from that.
Surfing was something that kept us together as a family. He lives in Hong Kong, but all we talk about are the big waves that are coming, or did you get in the barrel, did you not get in the barrel? Can't wait to go surf again. So it's always something we really enjoyed as a family.
You can start.
I saw the movie Step Into Liquid a number of years ago, and it was the most beautiful thing, that a movie that I'd seen about surfing, and I said, I gotta do that, so.
Well, a lot of it actually came from my mom. You know, since I was a lot younger, my mom always kind of went off this surf camp.
See you, kids.
Yeah, and you know, she'd always, you know, and I just thought it was one of the coolest things. And getting to hear about my mom's experience and seeing the occasional picture really inspired me to kind of see if I could make it out. And then I was lucky enough to kind of get a lull. I was between jobs, and so that kind of week-long period, we made it work.
I have always wanted to surf. I mean, I started surfing a long time ago when I was a kid. And you can't tell by watching me surf out there, but it's been a long time I've been surfing.
Things build on each other. There's no shortcut to get to the end if you don't do the steps in between. You know, you got to trust the process, and you got to learn the steps, and then you get the outcome that you're looking for.
They have a history of film going back years, and I know without question that they consult that film before you come. They're keeping sort of the inventory and the historical context for your growth, and they're able to build upon that.
Teal is my coach. Teal is great at giving you the theory, but then giving you the right cue to get your body to do the thing that it needs to do to put the theory into practice out on the wave.
You're getting that hip shift back, but that wave is just holding open a little bit longer. But then you reset really nicely. So yeah, let's try that on that back grab wheel, is keeping those back toes on.
I had a great week this week. I had Ollie as a coach. He was fantastic, and I'm lucky enough to have come here. This is my third time. Getting the stance correct, reading waves, foot placement, and where to look, and I'm learning to cut back a little bit better. And so I feel like I have a lot of great tools to leave with and go home and practice with.
So what were you saying first of all? You wanted to get stay high and get on the line.
Right.
So that requires you to be looking hard down the line with the left hander, looking the way maybe here. So could you imagine another even more simple solution to this? Rather than cutting back necessarily, because it's sprung upon you pretty quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, just go low. And well, just bring your eyes from here, just more towards the beat, less of an angle.
Yeah.
I was with Gabriel, and we were mostly starting out working on the functional stance, and then we started working on moving up and down the board, starting to cut back a little bit, and then whitewater wheelies, and it was just a ton of fun, you know, ripping down the line, having a good sesh, getting better every time going out.
Over here, see how cool it would be just to end up every wave with one maneuver like this, get the front foot on top of the whitewater and exit. Clear that front foot on top of the whitewater, and you can see waves are not big, waves are really manageable, and this is basically the mechanics that we're looking for. A lot of weight back, lift from those hands, clearing that front foot, and we compress over that front foot again.
We were working a lot on cutbacks and a lot on those whitewater wheelies and climbs. Leaning back more, getting them tighter, even with a larger board, he made me realize that, you know, if you can turn a big board like that, you can turn any board, and that's the way to really drill the mechanics. So
in the past, whenever I tried it, I got frustrated. I was in bad position, or I was inefficient about it. And I was like, it just felt so hard and so tiring. And now that Surf Simply taught me better technique, I realized I can do it with better technique, be more efficient about it. And so I think that's a good lesson for a lot of things, is it's not always work harder, but work smarter, or actually have the knowledge to do it. And I think the tree of knowledge, and then the one-on-one coaching, the video feedback, really helps a lot.
When you go out, obviously it's great when you yourself can catch a wave and get that stoke, but seeing somebody else get that and experience it for themselves was even better. You almost get a secondary stoke yourself. And that was awesome to see everybody really share the wealth and get that experience that, you know, that's what we came here to get. That was the best part about being a group.
Everybody was super present, you know, and I'm sure, you know, everybody has their stuff going on in life and they're all doing different things, living in different places, but everyone was like, all right, look, we're here for the week. We all have a shared goal, and I think that is a super powerful situation for any human being, you know?
From the coaches and the owners, the chef, the Diego who hosts us at night.
He's my favorite.
Everyone is like, they really love what they do.
And so we do our lessons here in the classrooms, and we do lessons out in the water, on the beach. And let's say that, you know, I'm out there and so I do some kind of a move, I try to practice one of the maneuvers, and I kind of have to report back until we see the film later. But if one of the coaches is on the inside, they all know what we're all working on. I mean, every one of the coaches, like 6 or 7 coaches at a time, they're in different phases of the lineup, and they'll paddle over and they'll say, remember, look down the line, or compress your back leg, or unweight on that thing. And so it's like you have 6 or 7 coaches. And they just maintain a joy every single time that they're here. They're all smiling out there. When we've all taken a wave inside, we'll watch them all surf together, and you sort of see right in front of you, oh, that's how you do that. And the way that the owners, you know, Rue and Harry and Jess and everybody here, Danny, that have created this from the top down, it's an incredible organization.
The staff is stellar and supportive, and they embrace you as part of their community. And then When you come and you meet the guests, we're all kind of like-minded. We're here to learn. We're really interested in surfing. We like to geek out on surfing. The Surf Simply community is frankly one of the biggest reasons why I come back